Balance of elements, synthetic water. Are we going to drink synthetic water? 1992, West Broadway, New York City.
Yes, my name is Naomi Okada. I'm the owner of the Gallery Saredo.
Hi, my name is Loren Ellis, and I'm the exhibiting artist in the front room. And I did a series of ecology, the human element, and I'm concerned with those issues. And Naomi was very gracious, and Teresa, who curated it, to show my work.
Right, who we already spoken to. Could you tell us a little bit of something about your work? What type of medium do you work in, for example?
They're photo montage, and they're one of a kind. And I just am really enjoying it. I'm very grateful to have this exhibition and with Naomi and the Gallery Saredo. And I want to invite everyone to come down and see the show.
Great. And definitely from what I've seen, I echo those sentiments. Thank you. Thanks you for all your time. Okay.
Do it again, that's good.
All right. I have to do this whole thing again. Okay, wait a minute.
Look good.
Okay. I'm going to move around a little, helps me. I paint with light, as in this piece here. I'm also including a lot of the ecological images in some of the corporate commissions I'm doing. And I'm presently working on a piece for a hospital incorporating art, visual art, and my style in healing. Black Acid Rain, 1992. Mother Earth Ignored. Life Experiments. Baby cradled by beautiful earth, yet looming chemicals above, 1992. The show is about the influence of the human being on Earth in a destructive and a constructive way. My particular fantasy has been of a dancer. Since I don't have the feet for a dancer, I decided I would just do a portrait instead. The Egyptians are known to preserve, and I wanted to tie my particular portrait with the ecology subject of the exhibition. So the garbage is also included to show the worshiping of garbage as a symbol of worshiping the wrong things in life. And then the animals are preserved in the corner here to show the preservation of animals as Egyptians did with the preservation of mankind.
My name is Naomi Okada. I am owner of Gallery Saredo in Soho, New York. I like Loren Ellis' work very much because when I saw her work first time, I impressed very much. She has very special technique on her work. Also, color is very good. Her works make me very comfortable and expand my space. If you put in a busy space, you will relax.
I'm Bruno Zender, and I have been taking photographs in Antarctica for the last 18 years. And I was attracted by Loren Ellis's work. I saw on her pictures pollution here among us people where we live, because I went to the end of the world to capture, because it's virgin land there, it doesn't mean that here we would have an excuse to say that here we could have pollution. So I was very moved by the way the artist shows her work, and her work puts awareness to everybody on this earth to tell us, to give us a strong message that we have to preserve ourselves. We have to preserve the most important thing in life, which is life itself.
Ecology, the human element, the only animal that creates his world around death, the only animal that has the power to destroy Earth. Man is only a small component, yet he acts godlike. He doesn't feel wrapped up in one perspective. It should not be. Stay awake. Human greed. Take for superficial comforts that last a short time. Man, only an ingredient in the polluted soup. This animal kills and does not cry. The beautiful beach breathes forever. Breathtaking, breathe in the salt air. Let's bond, drawn to the beach without a care. In and out and beyond. Rustling waves sound like a song to the ocean land. Like the sandpiper scurrying along where the water meets the sand. An unrelenting beauty, romantic, so mysterious is the ocean. In love, enchanted, relax, forget the commotion. Try not to be pedantic. Put on your sun lotion, be calm and have a good day. To be able to fall in love, the ocean calms us.
In action.
effortless and intuitive way, floating like a dove, yet the turbulent ocean travels the world in a day. Concentration becomes rational. One's peaceful desire is to stay. Sea life feels so natural. Sound and smell. There is no need for resistance here, like nature's tranquilizers tell. Only the quiet to bear, the sun and breeze. Leave the noisy, congested, concrete world behind. Go with the flow like the tide, naturally, without thinking, instinctively, benign. Explore purely, without a guide. The beach breathes forever with pride. Breathe in and out. Slows our motion gently down. Nothing too clever. Freshness and truth, it's all about. It is forever in youth, never severed. Fractured nerves heal, bringing clarity and rest. We're truly free, for real. Gentle, elegant, powerful, we're blessed. Never tire of the beach, a huge meditation pool. Organic smells of the underworld. We do not see, pure imagination and tranquility, so cool. As many times I visit just to be, always seeing the beach in a new light, seeing life in a fresh new way. True peace, creativity bright, on the sand I want to play, with the stars all night. My father was walking to the Gasparilla Art Festival in Tampa, Florida, past this bridge. He met this gentleman, bridge tender. You should do a story about him, because I like these kind of offbeat things. And I took these photographs. So I found it very intriguing because I really didn't see anything to keep me busy for 18 years. As I started writing the story, he died. So I named it Requiem for a Bridge Tender. I asked my father to do a voice recording of my story because I love my dad's voice. And he said, sure, some of the lines from the story.
Who's down?
Using and lowering the bridge.
Raise and lower. Seemingly simple but important occupation. This highly mobile society. Sure, you can get bored with your job, and you get bored with anything.
It was a stress-free life. Who knows what makes people happy?
Sit on the beach as I am now writing and watch the repetition of the waves for a lifetime.
January 18th, my dad made his transition to heaven. And my father loved Martin Luther King, his words, his work. He was a brilliant man. I knew Dad was going to hang in to make his transition on Dr. Martin Luther King's birthday. It was really beautiful, actually.
Who's to say what is beautiful or ugly, boring or exciting? Louis seems to accept it all. I guess when things can remain simple, uncomplicated, not competitive, there is a serenity. In the 1990s, the calm pace is a rare phenomenon. That old 1960s about stop and smell the roses. 30 years later, we still have not stopped. Computers, more travel by air. Where is our speed in international communications taking us? Here's Louis, for 18 years, still doing the job. Raise and lower the bridge. Raise and lower like the motion of the wakes of the river, like the rising and receding of the ocean tide. Maybe Louis was a poet in disguise.
Maybe he's a poet in disguise. First, Louis, and then he passes, and then my father just finishes recording my story, which I just finished writing, and he passed. And I wrote this story in the 90s. So time is a warp. I never even tried to publish it then. I'm depressed about my father making his transition, and Louis, I just put the story away. So now I'm publishing it. It's in the book. He was a poet. Louis was a poet of life.
Yes, Louis was a poet of life.
To live a simple life and be happy, whatever you do in life is important. Max G. Wine. He was a playwright and a good friend of mine. I did this fun thing I call it a cloud of women's headshots, because his plays were all about love. He looked out a window and all he saw was a red brick wall out his window in New York. Everything was in his mind. He was happy. He produced plays, he wrote. He never had a lot of material things. It's just about love. His plays were about romantic love. The best quote, Sophocles said, "One word frees us of all the weight and pain of life. That word is love." Born 497 BC. Has anything changed? Love is still a powerful energy. Love for people, love for community, love love for nature, all kinds of love. It's so powerful. We have a lot of good memories, so I want to do this little novelette history here. This is my ecological performance piece in process. I love to show process. This is what I'm thinking right now, in the moment. Nature we love. And it's about not seeing, like I can't see you. They can see each other. They're in total unity with nature. And then the human, of course, it's we that create the garbage. We're the only animal that creates garbage. Web of life, man, the only animal that creates garbage. Man, at the top of the food chain. And I think I want to play the monkey. That's my favorite. Namaste. The monkey. Wanting all this fame, saving the earth? Why? He is to blame. One that gives instead of takes. So I wanted to be positive. Not sure totally how the direction's going to go, but it's evolving and I'm happy so far. I see myself going into more and more the direction of conservationist because nature is truth. Tao is with nature. And these animals love each other. We should love them too. And I love them. We create all these fakes. CFCs and radioactive wastes in such haste, no place to stash this man-made trash. He does not fit in the web of life.